Have you ever had a BHAG? Do you know what that is? Okay, a big, hairy, audacious goal BHAG. I had a BHAG once, which was to take my family on a year-long road trip when my kids were young. Perhaps you've heard of this concept before. Why do you think having a BHAG is so useful in life? Sometimes it's so you actually do the road trip or go swim in Hawaii, whatever your BHAG is, it's the actual accomplishing of it. That's a really tiny part of having a BHAG. The bigger and most important part, tune in, listen in, this is the interesting part, is what you learn and become and change and grow on the way to achieving your BHAG. So, setting out a goal like Hawaii. We're going to Hawaii in April for my birthday. Love to have you. But you set that out, even if you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do it, if I'm ready, if I'm going to be able to get there by April. But what happens when you set it, when you commit to it, when you're all in, you start to transform and change in tiny ways along the way that were unexpected, that you could not have even planned for. It is the growth of leaning into something big and new. Even though you have a vision, okay, Hawaii might look like this. I want Hawaii to look like that. You don't really know what those details are going to be. And it frankly doesn't matter. I had this year-long road trip. I thought I was going to read all these books and I was going to blah, 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 blah. Didn't know how much time I was going to spend in the hospital with a broken arm. It's another story. We don't have that happen in Hawaii. But it's so important to set big, hairy, audacious goals for ourselves because it changes and transforms us in so many areas of our life. Focus in one area, one direction. Give yourself that big landing point out there. And then you start to ask the question, what is my one next step? What is my one next thing? My one little thing, one after another that is going to grow me into achieving, doing, possessing, enjoying, discovering this BHAG thing. Put a date out of there. Be big, be audacious, go for it. Come celebrate my birthday. Put it out there for yourself so you can start changing today. Start taking care of yourself, loving yourself, growing one little step at a time. And here's one more really tricky bit, is that our plan, when we set that BHAG out there, when you commit to come into Hawaii or come into the class or whatever the thing is in your life, that you have to decide now that you're gonna love yourself no matter what. No matter how it looks when you get there, but trust in yourself. Do each piece along the way. Not all of it tomorrow, but each piece along the way. All right, here's to creating. I want to hear and tell me, what is your big dream? Let's hear it. Let's create together.